Let's get a check on Robinhood tumbling after its latest earnings report. The stock is down 12% after hours. The company front and center in our week-long series on the retail trader revolution. Tomorrow marking an important milestone in this whole story. It will be exactly 1 year ago that Robinhood restricted trading in a handful of highly shorted, volatile, popular retail stocks like GameStop, the move sparking outrage. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev doing some damage control 1 year ago on this show.
There's a lot of volatility and a lot of concentrated activity in these names that have been going viral on social media. So we're really in unprecedented times, and in order to protect the firm and protect our customers, we had to limit buying in these stocks.
One retail trader took the online broker to task for that decision to turn off the buy button. His efforts paid off. He was just awarded nearly $30,000. Joining us now is Jose Batista, as well as his lawyer, August Iorio, of securities arbitration firm Iorio Altamirano. Gentlemen, great to have you with us. Jose, I will start off with you. You know, we talk about AMC and GameStop a lot. Specifically, this complaint dealt with your holdings in Costs as well as Express, and it alleged significant losses. Explain to us how you missed out, how you suffered these losses.
Hey, thank you for having me, Melissa. So the day before the restrictions took place, I made a good, successful trade on Cost for over $20,000. And the next day I bought back into Cost and I was gonna make another trade on the next day. But then when I put in the sell order, I noticed the restriction and the price of the stock just plummeted down.
So basically, you could have made money. You couldn't sell it the next day. So ultimately, what happened to that trade?
I canceled. I wasn't able to make that sale.
So did you ever sell it?
Yeah, I sold it for way less than what I was going to be able to sell it.
Are you still trading, Jose?
At the moment, I started a little bit trading, but I took a break after all that to kind of get my life back together and stuff like that.
Yeah, and are you trading on Robinhood?
No, I'm currently trading on Webull.
Yeah, okay. August, you know, I know that these sorts of arbitrations don't necessarily set precedent. That's not what they're meant to do. At the same time, a lot of retail traders are going to be looking at this. They were in Jose's situation or similar one, and they're thinking, maybe I can do this too. What do you tell people like that?
Yeah, thank you, Melissa, and thank you for having Jose and I on your show. Our firm's been contacted by individuals all over the country. They come from a diverse background: teachers, day traders, students, engineers, and they were all blindsided by Robinhood's decision to restrict trading, and they were all harmed that morning. We would tell those individuals that they should contact the securities arbitration attorney like our firm to review their legal rights. Arbitration has different rules. Each case is heard on its own merits, and we would encourage everyone to get a consultation to see if that's the best path forward for them.
August, are you surprised that there haven't been more complaints or lawsuits concerning the restriction of trading that happened a year ago tomorrow?
You know, I'm not, and it's because there's been a narrative in our area of practice where online broker-dealers firms like Robinhood or TD Ameritrade or Schwab, they often get a pass because arbitrators and individuals in our industry believe that they can essentially do what they want to do. We believe that narrative needs to be changed. These firms like Robinhood, other fintech firms, and even crypto exchange currencies, they need to be held responsible and accountable when they fail to act in a commercially reasonable manner.
All right. Jose, we hope you'll continue trading. We don't want to lose people who are invested in the stock market. So best of luck to you. We appreciate you joining us. And thank you, August.
Opportunity.
By the way, we reached out to Robinhood, and it said that they have no further comment on this case. Obviously, $30,000 not going to break the bank for Robinhood, even with these dismal earnings. But at the same time, this could cause these firms to take notice, Karen, if there are more people who are awarded claims, damages.
You would have to think, I mean, how many people were in that same situation, that same time? I don't know if they're doing all of these one-off or what. I also don't know if they're insured for that. I'm not really sure. I think they seem to have other very large problems right now.
Right now, the issue is simply the stock, which is in free fall, basically. But this sort of highlights this sort of existential risk to this business model. It's not just the volatility of not knowing where the volumes are going to come from next, but it's also the payment for order flow issue, the issue of traders like Jose not going back to Robinhood after this experience guy. There are all sorts of other things that may hang over Robinhood shares.
No question about it. And we had JB on earlier in the show. She was talking about it. And one of the things Robinhood highlighted as a potential positive was the fact that interest rates were going higher. So that should help. That's like Disney coming out and saying they're putting more hippos on the Jungle Cruise ride to hopefully get more people to join it. I mean, it's preposterous, Melissa Lee. I mean, if that's what straws they're clutching at, they got to start drawing from new straws. I'll say this in terms of Robinhood, and you know what I've said for a while. The only thing innovative about the company was the hair and the name. Well, they're going to trade north of 100 million shares tomorrow. They typically trade 16. Tomorrow might be your capitulation day with all the bad news finally out in the name.
Yeah. By the way, Brian Sullivan tweeted, if you put $5,000 into Hood at the August top, you'd have $600 now. That's how far the stock has fallen.